3 weeks into my plan, I make my boldest move yet. I'm in his penthouse. Accidentally, of course, in a long story involving a drunk friend, wrong address, and an open guest room, all carefully orchestrated. And now I'm stepping out of the shower with steam everywhere, skin damp and hair black and wet down my back, wrapped in a towel and nothing else. The door opens, and Lorenzo Moretti stands there, frozen, his gray eyes traveling over me while his jaw clenches in that dangerous way of his. I should scream, should cover myself more, should apologize. But instead, I just say, "Oh, hi, sorry. I thought this was the guest bathroom." All casual, like I'm not half naked in a Mafia Don's private space. He steps inside and closes the door behind him, deliberate and controlled and predatory. Then asks in a voice that's low and cold and lethal, "How did you get in here?" "Your security let me in. My friend was supposed to meet me, but..." I shrug as water droplets slide down my collarbone. "Long story, I can leave if..." He moves fast, backs me against the wall with his hands flat on either side of my head, caging me in with his face just inches from mine. "If you provoke a man like me again..." His voice is rough and barely controlled, eyes dark and dangerous and wanting. "You won't like the answer." I should be terrified. Any smart woman would be. But I just tilt my head and smile slightly, asking, "Yeah?" What happens then? His jaw clenches as his control starts fraying. "You won't like the answer. How do you know?" My voice is soft, challenging, reckless, exactly what I need to be. The silence is heavy and charged as his eyes drop to my lips, then to the towel barely covering me, then back up, fighting something and losing. Then he steps back, abrupt and controlled again, ordering, "Get dressed, be downstairs in 5 minutes," before walking out without looking back. I lean against the wall, breathing hard, heart pounding, skin tingling, mind racing, because that wasn't acting. The heat, the want, the electricity, all real and undeniable and dangerous, and I realized that provoking Lorenzo Moretti might destroy us both. Rewind. 3 weeks earlier. Let me tell you how this started, how I ended up half naked, provoking the most dangerous man in New York, and why I'm willing to risk everything to ruin him. It begins at his charity gala, where I'm wearing a black dress that's simple and forgettable, with my black hair loose, my only memorable feature, long and dark and striking against pale skin, with soft makeup and a sweet, harmless expression. I look like someone's innocent daughter, lost at a party full of predators, which is the perfect disguise, because Valentina Russo, the real one, she's anything but innocent. I position myself by the champagne fountain, strategic and calculated, knowing Lorenzo Moretti will pass here because I made sure of it. Then I wait with patience until... there he is. Tall in a dark suit with cold eyes that miss nothing, 33 years old, Don of the Moretti family, killer and king and untouchable, my target. I step back, accidentally, right into his path, and champagne spills all over his expensive jacket. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see..." I grab napkins, all flustered and panicked in a perfect performance as I start dabbing at his chest, invading his space. His hand catches my wrist, firm and stopping me with a simple, "Enough." I look up with wide, apologetic eyes, saying, "I'm such a disaster. Please let me pay for cleaning." He studies me in silence, assessing, dangerous, then asks, "Who are you?" Valentina Russo. I'm new here. A friend invited me. I shouldn't have come." Nervous rambling that sounds convincing. Something flickers in his eyes at my last name. Recognition, maybe. But it's gone too fast to read. "Enjoy the party, Miss Russo," comes the dismissal, cold and final, and he walks away. But I see it, the glance back, brief and curious, hook set. 2 weeks of accidents. I become a ghost in his world, present and persistent and accidental. At the coffee shop he frequents, I'm there reading alone. At the restaurant he likes, I'm dining solo and looking lost. At his gym I just joined. What a coincidence. Each time he notices, each time I play oblivious, and each time the tension builds, until tonight with the dinner party and the flower delivery that puts me in his penthouse, that puts me in his shower, that puts me wrapped in a towel facing him. Now, downstairs. 5 minutes later, I'm dressed in simple jeans and a white shirt with my hair still damp, looking natural and innocent and harmless, while Lorenzo waits in his study with whiskey in hand and controlled fury radiating from him. Sit. Not an invitation, but a command. I sit and cross my legs, calm, asking, "Am I in trouble?" His laugh is dark as he says, "You tell me, how did you really get in here?" "I told you." Lie. He leans forward with eyes boring into mine. "You've been everywhere I am for 3 weeks. Coffee shops, restaurants, now my home." Pause. Dangerous. What do you want? Truth or lie? Both are dangerous, so I choose partial truth. I wanted to meet you. Why? Because you're interesting, and I'm bored. He stands and crosses to me, stopping too close, saying, "I'm not entertainment, baby girl." The nickname condescending and possessive. I'm a man who destroys things that annoy him. Baby girl. He called me baby girl. Focus. Valentina. I'm not trying to annoy you. Then what are you trying to do? Standing in my bathroom wearing nothing and looking at me like... He stops. Won't finish. Like what? Brave, stupid, necessary. He leans down with his hands on the armrests, trapping me. Like you want me to do something about it. My breath catches, real and not fake. Because he's right and wrong, and everything in between. His eyes darken as something snaps inside him. You have no idea what you're playing with. So teach me. Silence, heavy and charged and inevitable. Then he pulls back, controlled again, ordering, "Get out." What? Leave now, before I do something we'll both regret. I stand slowly, asking, "And if I don't want to leave?" His hand grabs my wrist, not hard but firm, and pulls me close with our faces inches apart. I've been called both. He releases me and steps back, saying, "Marco will drive you home, don't come back." I walk to the door, stop, look back. What if I do? His smile is slow and dangerous and promising. Then I'll stop being a gentleman. I leave, but the heat stays, the tension, the promise, and with it comes the terrible realization that provoking Lorenzo Moretti might be the best and worst decision I've ever made. Because the plan was simple. Get close, make him trust me, destroy him. But no one warned me about the chemistry, the want, the way he looks at me like I'm both salvation and sin. And now I'm in too deep, playing a game I might not win with a man I can't afford to want, but want him, I do. God help me. Chapter 2. The game intensifies. I don't listen, obviously. 3 days after he tells me not to come back, I'm at his club again, sitting at the bar in a black dress with my hair down, looking like I belong. Because the best way to provoke Lorenzo Moretti is to make him realize he can't control me. He arrives at midnight and sees me immediately, stops with his jaw clenching and eyes darkening, then crosses the floor with purposeful, dangerous strides. He leans beside me, too close, voice low. I told you not to come back. I sip my drink, calm and unbothered, replying, You told me not to come back to your penthouse. This is your club, technically different. His laugh is dark and humorless. You're playing semantics with me? I'm just clarifying. I wouldn't want to misunderstand your boundaries. I turn and meet his eyes, challenging. He leans closer with his breath warm against my ear. You want to know my boundaries, baby girl? That nickname does something to me, unwanted and undeniable. Keep pushing and you'll find them. A shiver runs through me. Not fear, but something worse. Maybe that's the point. Brave, stupid, honest. His hand finds my chin and tilts my face up, firm, as he asks, Why are you doing this? Doing what? Provoking me, testing me, showing up everywhere I am. His eyes search mine, intense and demanding truth. What do you want from me? Everything, Nothing. Revenge. I don't even know anymore. Your attention? Partial truth. Safer than the whole. And you have it simple. Absolute. Terrifying. Now what? Good question. What now? The plan was to get close, gather evidence, destroy him. But standing here with his hand on my face and his eyes burning into mine, the plan feels distant and blurry and wrong. I don't know. Honest for once. Something shifts in his expression, surprise or understanding maybe. You're either the best liar I've ever met, or the most dangerous honest person. He releases me and steps back. Come with me. Not a question but a command, and I should refuse, should maintain distance. But instead I just ask, where? His smile is slow and predatory. Somewhere we can talk without an audience. Danger, red flags, warning signs everywhere. But I follow anyway. His office. Private. Alone. It's expensive and elegant with the door locked behind us as he pours 2 drinks and hands me one. Talk. About what? Why you're really here. The truth this time. He sits on the edge of his desk, relaxed. But his eyes are alert and calculating. Think, Valentina. What truth can I give that won't expose everything? I lost someone years ago. Your family was involved. Vague but true. His expression hardens. Who? Does it matter? It does if you're here for revenge. I meet his eyes. Steady. Maybe I was, at first. And now? Now I'm confused. Too honest. Showing weakness, but necessary. Because you're not what I expected. He stands and approaches, stopping close. What did you expect? A monster. A killer. Someone easy to hate. And I'm not. I touch his chest, bold and reckless. You're worse. You're human and complicated, and that makes everything harder. His hand covers mine, warm and firm. Who did you lose? Can't tell him. Not yet. Not ever. I thought so. Now I don't know what to think. He pulls me closer, sudden and controlled. Let me make this simple for you. His other hand cups my face, gentle and possessive. Whatever happened in the past, I can't change. But this, us, right now. Pause. Eyes intense. This is real and dangerous, and you need to decide if you can handle it. My heart is thunder and my resolve is crumbling. Handle what? Me wanting you, even though I shouldn't. Confession, raw and unexpected. Even though you're probably lying about half of what you've told me. I'm not. You are. His thumb traces my lip, devastating. But I don't care. That's the problem. He leans in with his forehead touching mine, not kissing, just close and intimate and dangerous. And tell me to stop. Tell me to let you go. Tell me this is a mistake. I should. I know I should. But instead, I can't. His breath catches as his control frays. Why not? Because I feel it too, whatever this is. Silence, heavy and loaded and inevitable. Then his phone rings, shattering the moment. He pulls back and answers, voice cold and professional. What? Pause, listening. When? His expression darkens with fury, controlled. I'll be there. He hangs up and looks at me. I have to go. Emergency. What happened? Someone attacked one of my operations. 3 men dead. He grabs his jacket. All business now. Stay here. Don't leave. I'll send someone. I'm not a prisoner. He stops and turns, intense. No, but you're not safe out there either. He approaches and grabs my face. Firm. Please, for once, listen to me. The please, the concern, the fear beneath the command. It undoes me. Okay. Relief washes over him. Thank you. He kisses my forehead, quick and gentle. Then he's gone. He leaves with the door locking behind him, and I'm alone in Lorenzo Moretti's private office with access to everything. This is it. The opportunity I've been waiting for. His computer, files, secrets, evidence to destroy him. I should look, should search, should finish what I started. Instead, I touch my forehead where his lips were and realize I don't want to destroy him anymore. I want... God. I don't even know what I want. Except that the plan is falling apart because somewhere between the provocations and the tension, I started feeling something real, and that's more dangerous than any revenge. My phone buzzes with a text from an unknown number. Leave the office now. Who? Doesn't matter. Instinct screams at me to listen. I grab my bag and head for the door, but it's locked from the outside. Fuck. Window. 6 floors up. No. Hidden exit. I search and find nothing. Another text. Fire escape. Behind the bookshelf. Move. I push the bookshelf and it moves, revealing a door, narrow and hidden, so I open it to find a dark stairwell going down. Footsteps below, coming up fast, multiple and heavy and wrong. I'm trapped between a locked office and unknown threats. Perfect. I do the only thing I can and text Lorenzo. Your office. Trouble. Help. Then I wait with my heart pounding, hoping that the man I came to destroy will be the one to save me. The footsteps are getting closer, heavy and multiple and deliberate, and I'm pressed against the wall with the fire escape behind me and the office locked ahead. Nowhere to go. Then gunshots ring out below, loud and close, followed by shouts and chaos and violence, and I freeze with every muscle locked in absolute terror. Footsteps again, faster now, running up, and I hold my breath, praying and hoping and terrified. The door to the fire escape bursts open, and there's Lorenzo with a gun in hand and blood on his shirt and wild eyes. He sees me, and relief crashes over his face. Valentina. I run and throw myself at him with my arms around his neck, shaking but alive. He holds me tight with one arm while keeping the gun ready with the other, his voice rough and fierce and real. You're okay? You're safe? I've got you. What happened? Who were they? Later. We need to move now. He pulls back and checks me over with his hands everywhere, assessing. He holds me tight with one arm while keeping the gun ready with the other, his voice rough and fierce and real. You're okay. You're safe. I've got you. What happened? Who were they? Later. We need to move now. He pulls back and checks me over with his hands everywhere, assessing. Oh, you're not hurt. No, just scared. Something in his expression cracks. Vulnerability raw and exposed. Good. Stay behind me and don't let go. He takes my hand and pulls me down the stairs. We reach the bottom where there's an alley and a car waiting with the engine running, and he shoves me inside, then climbs in after, ordering, "Drive now." The car speeds away with tires screeching and adrenaline crashing, and I'm shaking, can't stop, shock setting in. Lorenzo pulls me against him with his arms around me, grounding. Breathe, just breathe. You're safe. Who were they? My voice is small and broken. Rivals who knew you were there and used you as bait. His jaw clenches with fury barely contained. This is my fault. I never should have left you alone. How did they know? Someone's been watching you, watching us. He tilts my face up with intense eyes. His expression darkens. Show me. I pull out my phone with a shaking hand, and he reads the texts, his face hardening. Marco. Your bodyguard? My brother. Wait, what? You have a brother. Had. Officially, he's dead, but unofficially, he stops. Too much information too fast. It's complicated. Everything about Lorenzo Moretti is complicated. Safe house. Midnight. It's a secure location with minimal furniture and high security. And Lorenzo's on the phone speaking rapid Italian, giving orders with anger in his voice. I'm on the couch wrapped in his jacket and still shaking, trying to process tonight and the danger and the reality that this isn't a game anymore, if it ever was. He finishes the call and sits beside me, close. Talk to me. What are you thinking? That I'm in over my head. Honest, raw, true. That this, us, whatever this is, it's too dangerous. It is. Simple agreement. Which is why you need to tell me the truth. All of it. My stomach drops. About what? My brother? Luca Russo, 5 years ago. My voice cracks as I finally say it. He died in a deal gone wrong with your family. Lorenzo goes still, processing. Luca Russo, I remember. Pause, careful. He was killed by... you. That's what I was told. That's why I came here. Tears falling now, can't stop them. To make you pay, to destroy you, to... He pulls me close and lets me cry against his chest. I didn't kill your brother. Voice quiet and certain. I wasn't even there that night. But your family was blamed conveniently by someone who wanted war between us. He strokes my hair, gentle and protective. Luca was set up and so were we, by the same person. I pull back and look at him, desperate to believe. Who? My uncle Antonio. He's been playing both sides for years. His jaw clenches with old rage, starting wars, profiting from chaos. And so you didn't... I didn't kill him. I would have protected him if I'd known. His hand cups my face, intense. And I'll protect you now, from Antonio, from anyone who tries to use you against me. The sincerity, the pain, the truth in his eyes. I believe him completely. I'm sorry for everything. The provocations, the lies, the... He stops me with a kiss. Sudden and desperate and real, not calculated or controlled, just need. I kiss him back, pouring everything into it. Grief and relief and want and apology and forgiveness. All of it. When we break apart, both breathing hard, he says, "Don't apologize," with his forehead against mine. You came here for revenge, for family. I understand that. But I fell for you instead. Whispered confession, terrifying. And now I don't know what to do. His smile is soft and rare and beautiful. You let me keep you, protect you, love you, pause, vulnerable, if you'll let me. Love, he said, love. I'm dangerous for you. You're everything to me. Simple, absolute, devastating, danger and all. He kisses me again, slower now, deeper, a promise. And I realize the revenge is over, the lies are done, and what's left is just us, broken and complicated and real and worth fighting for. Later, wrapped in blankets with his arms around me, safe, I ask softly, what happens now? Now we take down Antonio together. His hand strokes my hair, soothing. And then we build something real, without lies, without games. Sounds impossible. So did falling for you. He kisses my temple. But here we are. Here we are indeed. 2 weeks of living in his world, 2 weeks of planning and strategizing and hunting Antonio, 2 weeks of pretending we're just partners when we're not. The attraction is unbearable now. Every look, every accidental touch, every moment alone is charged and electric and inevitable. But Lorenzo holds back, and I know why. He wants me to be sure, to choose him without obligation or gratitude. Just want, noble and frustrating and devastating. Tonight we're at his estate in the war room with maps and files and evidence, building the case against Antonio piece by piece. I'm leaning over the table, studying documents when I feel him behind me. Close, too close, and his hand finds my waist, steadying and claiming. You're tense. Voice low and intimate. I'm focused. Lie. I'm tense because he's touching me. Liar. His breath is warm against my neck. You've been avoiding me all day. I've been working. You've been running. He turns me with his hands on my waist, eyes intense. Why? Because being near you and not touching you is torture, but I can't say that. I'm not running. No. He leans closer, testing and tempting. Then why do you leave every time we're alone? We're alone now. And you look like you want to bolt. His thumb strokes my waist, devastating. What are you afraid of, baby girl? That nickname undoes me every time. I'm not afraid. Then what? Confused. You say you want me, but you never... I stop. Too revealing. His expression softens with understanding. Never what? Touch you, kiss you, take what we both want. Yes, all of that. And I'm waiting. Simple and honest. for you to be ready, to be sure. I am sure. Are you? He cups my face, gentle and intense. Because once I have you, really have you, there's no going back. Pause, eyes burning. You'll be mine completely, and I don't share, ever. Possessive, dominant, perfect. And I don't want you to share, brave and honest and reckless. I want... The door opens, and Marco enters, oblivious. Boss, we found him. Antonio's at the warehouse. Lorenzo's entire demeanor shifts to cold and focused and lethal. How many men? 6, maybe more. Assemble the team. We move in 20. He looks at me, conflicted. You stay here. No, I'm coming. Absolutely not. He killed my brother. I have a right. You have a right to stay alive. His hands grip my shoulders, desperate. Please, I can't focus if I'm worrying about you. The vulnerability, the fear, the love beneath the command. Then teach me to protect myself, give me a gun, something. He considers with his jaw clenched, hating it. But finally, fine, but you stay in the car with Marco. No arguments, deal. He doesn't look convinced, but we're out of time. The warehouse. Midnight. It's dark and industrial and dangerous, and I'm in the car as promised, watching and waiting with Marco beside me, silent and alert. Lorenzo and his men enter with guns drawn, efficient and deadly. Minutes pass that feel like hours. Then gunfire erupts, loud and chaotic and close. And my heart stops because Lorenzo's in there in danger. More shots and shouting, then silence, which is worse than the noise. Marco's phone rings and he answers, listens, hangs up. It's done. Antonio's dead. Boss is fine. Relief floods through me, overwhelming and total. Then I see movement in the side mirror. A man with a gun aimed at us. Marco. Too late. Glass shatters and Marco slumps. Shot. The man yanks my door open and drags me out. Antonio's son. I recognize him from photos. And there's fury and grief and vengeance in his eyes. Ma, you took my father. I take his whore, gun to my head, cold and final, and I close my eyes, praying and regretting that I never told Lorenzo how much I... Gunshot, but not mine. The man drops dead, and behind him is Lorenzo with his gun raised and eyes wild and feral. He runs and drops beside me with his hands everywhere, checking. Are you hurt? Did he touch you? Talk to me? I'm fine. I'm okay. Marco. Alive. Vest. He'll be fine. He pulls me close, crushing and desperate. I almost lost you. I almost... His voice breaks as his control shatters. But you didn't. I'm here. I'm safe. I cup his face and force him to look at me. Because of you. He kisses me hard and desperate and claiming, not gentle or patient, just need, raw and real and undeniable. When we break apart, never again, you never put yourself in danger again, then don't leave me behind. His laugh is broken and relieved. Deal. Back at the estate. 2 a.m. We're safe and cleaned up and alone, finally. The danger is over with Antonio dead and the threat eliminated, and what's left is just us. I'm in his room wearing his shirt and nothing else while he's in the bathroom washing blood away. When he emerges and sees me, he stops. Valentina. Don't tell me to leave. Don't tell me it's too soon. I approach, brave and sure and ready. I almost died tonight, and all I could think was that I never told you. Told me what? His voice is rough and careful and hoping. That I love you. That somewhere between hating you and hunting you, I fell completely. His eyes close as he breathes hard. Say it again. I love you, Lorenzo Moretti. He crosses to me fast and desperate, cups my face with his forehead to mine. I love you too, so much it terrifies me. He kisses me soft and deep and forever with his hands sliding into my hair and my hands on his chest. No more holding back, no more waiting. He pulls back with his eyes searching mine. Are you sure? Because if we do this... I'm sure. I've been sure. I'm choosing you, all of you. Relief and joy and want crash over his face. Then let me love you properly, the way you deserve. Yes, one word that changes everything. He lifts me gentle and reverent, carries me to the bed and lays me down like I'm precious. Tell me if you want to stop, anytime. Promise me. Always asking, always caring. I promise, but I won't want to. His smile is devastating and real and unguarded. Good, because I've been dreaming about this, about you. He kisses me slow, and learning and worshipping with his hands gentle and patient and reverent, taking his time to make it perfect. Time fades as intimacy happens beautifully and privately between us alone. After, wrapped in sheets and in each other, we're content and complete and changed. No regrets? He asks with his voice soft and vulnerable. Mo, only that we waited so long? I snuggle closer. Worth it, though. You were worth the wait. He laughs and pulls me tighter. I was terrified of hurting you, of this being too fast, of me changing my mind. Yes. Never. You're stuck with me now. His kiss to my forehead is tender and final. Good, because I'm never letting you go, baby girl, and I believe him completely. Chapter 5. The Fallout. 3 months since Antonio died. 3 months since I became Lorenzo's completely. 3 months of everything. It's not perfect. We fight because we're both stubborn and both damaged. But it's real and ours and worth fighting for. Today I'm at his office again where I work with him now on the legitimate side of the business with event planning and covers and fronts. But really, I'm learning his world and becoming part of it. He's in a meeting, and I'm at my desk organizing files when his door opens and a woman exits. Stunning and elegant and furious. She sees me and stops, assesses, judges. So you're the new one. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Valentina, right? The girl who thinks she's special. Her smile is cruel. I'm Isabella, Lorenzo's ex-fiancée. Oh, her. Lorenzo mentioned her briefly. Past tense, over. Nice to meet you. Polite, cold, dismissive. Is it? She steps closer. Predatory. You should know that men like Lorenzo don't change. He'll get bored and move on. It's what he does. She's trying to plant doubt. Classic. Thanks for the concern, but I'm good. I return to my work, done with this conversation. He said that to me too, that I was different and special in his... She leans on my desk, invading my space. Then he got tired and I was replaced. Before I can respond, Lorenzo's voice cuts through, cold and lethal. Isabella, leave now. She straightens with her smile widening. Lorenzo, we were just talking. You were leaving permanently. He's beside me now with his hand on my shoulder, claiming, silence, then. You okay? Lorenzo's hand tilts my face up, checking and concerned. I'm fine. She's just bitter. She's dangerous. His jaw clenches. I should have warned you. She's been unstable since we ended things. How long ago? 2 years, before you. He pulls me up into his arms, grounding. You're nothing like her. Nothing. She said you'd get bored and move on. His laugh is dark. She's projecting. She cheated. I ended it. She's been trying to come back ever since. Pause. His eyes intense. That night, his penthouse. We have dinner and wine, just us, but tension lingers from Isabella's words, poison working. Talk to me. Lorenzo's watching and reading me, always reading me. What's wrong? Nothing, just tired. Liar. He takes my hand, gentle and patient. Tell me. What if she's right? What if you do get bored? Vulnerable and hating it, but needing reassurance. He stands and pulls me up with his hands cupping my face. Look at me. I do, and his gray eyes are burning. I've had relationships and transactions and games. None of them were real. Pause. Intense. But you're the only real thing I've ever had. How do you know it'll last? Because I wake up every morning wanting you more than the day before. His forehead touches mine. Because you challenge me and infuriate me and make me better. Voice drops. Rough, because I can't imagine my life without you in it. Tears prick my eyes. Promise. I promise. He kisses me soft and sure and forever. When we break apart, also, I'm not letting you go ever, so get used to it, baby girl. I laugh, real and relieved, possessive much. With you, always. 2 weeks later, Isabella wasn't bluffing. She is dangerous. Photos leaked of me and Lorenzo, private moments, intimate ones, and the headlines are everywhere. Mob boss's new toy. From revenge to romance. The girl who trapped Moretti. It's on social media and news and gossip sites. My past and my brother and my plan, all exposed. I'm sitting in Lorenzo's study feeling numb and humiliated and terrified while he's on the phone doing damage control with lawyers and threats. When he hangs up, it's handled. The sites will take it down. Isabella will pay for... It doesn't matter. Everyone knows now. My voice is flat and defeated. That I came here to destroy you. That everything was a lie. Not everything. He sits beside me and takes my hand. The revenge was real. The plan was real. But us and what we became. His eyes find mine. That's real too. More real than anything. Your family will think I manipulated you and used you. Let them think what they want. Fierce and certain. I know the truth. You know the truth. That's all that matters. But your reputation, fuck my reputation. He pulls me onto his lap, holding tight. You think I care what people say? I've been called worse by better people. Pause, his hand in my hair, gentle. What I care about is you and us, everything else is noise. I bury my face in his neck, breathing him and believing him. I'm sorry for bringing this on you. Don't be. Isabella did this, not you. His voice hardens. And she'll regret it. 1 week later, Isabella's gone, disappeared, and no one knows where. Lorenzo won't tell me what he did, and I don't ask, because some things are better left unknown. The scandal dies as scandals do with new drama, and new targets making us old news. But something changed in me, and in us. We're stronger now, tested and proven. Tonight he takes me to dinner, fancy and public, a statement, and we walk in hand with our heads high and unbothered. Whispers and stares and judgment surround us, but we ignore it all. At the table. Thank you. I squeeze his hand. For standing by me. For everything. You don't thank someone for loving them. His smile is soft and real. It's not a favor. It's a privilege. My heart does something complicated. When did you become such a romantic? When I fell for a girl who provoked me in a towel. His eyes darken, playful and hungry. Speaking of which, Lorenzo. What? I'm just remembering how wet you were. How the towel barely covered. We're in public. Then we should go home. He signals for the check, impatient, so I can remind you properly. Heat floods through me. You're insatiable. Only with you, baby girl. He stands and extends his hand. Come, let me take you home. Let me show you exactly how much I love you. I take his hand and stand. Ready? Show me. His smile is devastating and possessive and perfect. Oh, I will. All night. We leave, ignoring the stares and whispers and judgment, because what we have is ours, real and unbreakable, built on lies that became truth, on revenge that became love, on games that became forever, and nothing, no scandal, no ex, no past, can touch that. Chapter 6, The Brother's Secret. 6 months into us, 6 months of love and fighting and passion and reality, 6 months of building something permanent. Today Marco calls me directly, which is rare. We need to talk, without Lorenzo. His voice is urgent and careful. About what? Not on the phone. Meet me at the old church in 1 hour. He hangs up before I can respond. I should tell Lorenzo. I know I should. But curiosity and concern win out. The old church. Abandoned. Isolated. Marco waits inside, tense and alert, and when he sees me, he nods. You came? You sounded serious. What's going on? He hands me a file, thick and official. Antonio wasn't working alone. There's someone else, higher up, pulling strings. My stomach drops. Who? Lorenzo's father, Salvatore. Wait, what? But Lorenzo said he's retired and hands off. He lied? Marco's expression is grim. Salvatore's been orchestrating everything. Antonio, your brother's death, the war between families. Pause, heavy. And he's planning something bigger, something that'll destroy Lorenzo. Why are you telling me this instead of Lorenzo? Because Salvatore's his father, and Lorenzo is blind to it. Wants to believe the old man changed. He steps closer. But you see clearly, and you'll make him listen. What's Salvatore planning? A coup within the family. He wants Lorenzo out, dead, and someone loyal to him in charge. Horror washes over me. When? Soon, days, maybe less. He grips my arm, urgent. You need to convince Lorenzo. Get him out before it's too late. Before I can respond, gunfire erupts outside, close, and Marco shoves me down behind a pew. Marco returns fire, efficient and deadly, but they're outnumbered. Go, back exit, run, not without you. I'll hold them. You warn Lorenzo. He shoves the file into my hands. Go now. I run, hating it but needing to survive for Lorenzo, for us, for the warning. Behind me, the gunfire intensifies, then falls into silence, and I don't look back. Can't. Just run. Lorenzo's estate. Hours later. He's in meetings with important people doing business when I burst in, disheveled and terrified and desperate. Everyone stares and Lorenzo stands, immediately alert. Valentina, what happened? Marco, the church. They ambushed us. His expression goes cold and lethal. Everyone out now. The room clears fast, terrified, and now we're alone, just us. He crosses to me with his hands everywhere, checking. Are you hurt? No, but Marco, I don't know if he... Tears threaten. He pulls out his phone and dials, waits, and someone answers. Marco, thank fuck. Relief washes over him. Where are you? Pause, listening. Stay there. I'm sending backup. He hangs up and pulls me close, holding tight. He's alive, injured, but alive. Thank God. Now tell me everything. I give him the file and watch him read. See his expression change from denial to disbelief to fury to acceptance. When he finishes, my father, voice flat and broken. All this time he can't finish, too betrayed and too hurt. I take his hand, grounding. Marco said he's planning a coup soon and you're the target. His jaw clenches as a decision is made. Then we strike first. That night, after planning, after strategy, we're alone in his room, exhausted and terrified and alive, and Lorenzo pulls me close, desperate and needing connection. I almost lost you today, but you didn't. If something had happened, if they'd... His voice breaks as his control crumbles. I cup his face and force him to look at me. I'm here, I'm safe, because of Marco, because of you. He kisses me hard and desperate and claiming, like he needs proof I'm real and alive in his... I kiss him back, pouring everything into it, love and reassurance and need and forever. He pulls back with dark, vulnerable eyes. I need you tonight. I need... Then take me. Simple, sure, his... He lifts me and carries me to bed, lays me down gently. I love you so fucking much. Show me. He does with his hands and mouth and body, slow and intense and reverent, not just physical but emotional and soul deep. Every touch is a promise, every kiss a claim, every moment a reminder that we're alive and together and unbreakable. Time fades as intimacy happens beautifully and privately, desperate and tender and perfect. He's gentle and patient, worshipping every inch with his hand sliding over skin, learning and claiming and loving. You're everything, whispered against my neck. My redemption, my fall, my everything. I arch into him, needing more, needing all. Lorenzo. I've got you, baby girl, always. He takes his time, building and savoring and cherishing until we're both trembling and desperate and complete. When it's over, wrapped in sheets and in each other, we're changed and renewed and certain, and no matter what happens tomorrow, his voice is rough and tired and content. This, us, it's worth everything, even your father, your family, especially them. He pulls me closer. You're my family now. You're all that matters. I trace patterns on his chest, gentle and loving. What if we lose? What if Salvatore? We won't. Fierce and certain. I'll protect you, protect us, no matter what it takes. Promise? Promise. He kisses my forehead, tender and final. Sleep, baby girl. Tomorrow we end this together. I close my eyes, trusting and believing and loving, because with Lorenzo Moretti I'm safe and cherished and home. And tomorrow we fight for forever. Dawn, 5. Am I wake to an empty bed and cold sheets and panic spikes? Where is he? I find him on the balcony, shirtless with coffee, thinking, and I wrap my arms around him from behind. Couldn't sleep. Didn't want to waste time sleeping when I could watch you. He turns and pulls me close. You're beautiful, you know that. You're biased. Completely. His smile is soft and real, and I don't care. We stand there watching the sunrise and holding each other, calm before the storm. Ready? He asks, voice quiet and determined. With you, always. He kisses me deep, a promise, forever. Then we go inside to prepare, to fight, to end this, together. The confrontation happens at dawn at Salvatore's estate on neutral ground with witnesses from all families. Council rules, no bloodshed without proof. And we have proof, mountains of it. Lorenzo walks in first, commanding and cold, the dawn, and I'm beside him with my hand in his, a united front, with Marco behind us, injured but standing and loyal. Salvatore sits at the head, older and elegant and dangerous, and when he sees us he smiles, knowing. Lorenzo, my son, you've brought guests, witnesses. Lorenzo's voice is ice. To your crimes. Murmurs ripple through the room, shock and interest. But Salvatore's smile doesn't falter. Careful. Accusations against your father carry consequences. So does betrayal. Lorenzo slides the file across the table. Antonio wasn't acting alone. He was following your orders. Salvatore opens it and scans the contents, his expression never changing. Interesting theory. Where's your proof? Bank transfers from your accounts to Antonio for years. Lorenzo's jaw clenches. Emails, recordings, orders to kill, including. His voice breaks slightly. Including your own brother Vittorio. Gasps echo through the room as the families react in shock. Salvatore stands slowly and deliberately. My brother was weak and sentimental. He would have destroyed everything I built. No denial, just cold admission. Antonio understood loyalty and power and control. And Luca Russo. Valentina's brother. Lorenzo's hand tightens on mine. Was he weak too? Salvatore's eyes find me, assessing and cold. Collateral, nothing personal. Rage floods through me, hot and consuming. But Lorenzo squeezes my hand, grounding. Stay calm, we've got him. You orchestrated a war between families for profit. Lorenzo's voice is controlled fury. Killed your own blood, betrayed everything we stand for. Pause. Final. You're done. Salvatore laughs, dark and confident. Am I? You think these men will choose you over me? He gestures to the families. I built this empire. You're just my successor, replaceable. Silence falls, heavy and waiting. Then the eldest Don stands. Salvatore, the evidence is clear and undeniable. He looks around the table, all in favor of exile. Hands raise one by one until it's unanimous. Salvatore's expression finally cracks with fury and disbelief. You're making a mistake. No, you made the mistake. Lorenzo's voice is final. Thinking family meant nothing, that loyalty could be bought. He steps forward. You taught me power and control and ruthlessness. Pause, eyes locked. But he pulls me close. She taught me something stronger, love and trust and partnership. His hand finds my face, tender in public and claiming, you lose because I chose her over empire, over blood, over everything you valued. Salvatore's expression is pure hatred. Then you're weak, just like Vittorio. No, I'm free. Lorenzo turns with his hand in mine, walking away. Guards, escort him out. He has 24 hours, then. He doesn't finish, doesn't need to. We leave together, victorious. 1 month later, life is different now, quieter and better. Lorenzo stepped down and passed leadership to Marco, and we're building something new with legitimate businesses and clean money and a real future. Tonight he takes me to the pier at sunset, beautiful, and we walk hand in hand, peaceful. I want to show you something. He leads me to a yacht, massive and elegant. Ours, if you want. Ours? I bought it, thought we could travel and see the world, leave all this behind. He turns, vulnerable. If you'll come with me. My throat tightens with emotion. Lorenzo. He drops to one knee right there on the pier, pulls out a box and opens it. A ring. Beautiful and simple and perfect. Valentina Russo. You came into my life to destroy me, and you did. His smile is soft and real. You destroyed the man I was, the walls I built, the control I clung to. Pause, eyes wet. And in destroying me, you saved me. Tears stream down my face. I love you more than power, more than legacy, more than anything I thought mattered. His voice breaks. Marry me, choose me, build a life with me. Pause, hopeful and terrified. Please. I drop to my knees at eye level, crying and laughing. Yes, God, yes, always yes. He slides the ring on with shaking hands, smiling and free, then kisses me deep and forever, and claiming, when we break apart, you're stuck with me now, baby girl. Good, because I'm never letting you go. He laughs and lifts me and spins me around, happy and genuine and unguarded and real. 6 months later. Epilogue. We're in Sicily at a villa by the sea, private and ours, married 3 months and happier every day. I'm on the terrace reading with the sun warm on my skin, content, when Lorenzo appears with coffee in hand, shirtless and beautiful. Morning, Mrs. Moretti. The name still makes me smile. Morning, husband. He sits behind me and pulls me against his chest with his arms around me, perfect and right and home. I have news. His voice is careful and excited and nervous. What? Marco called. The business is thriving, clean and legitimate, everything we hoped. That's amazing. And he hesitates. Salvatore's dead, heart attack in exile. I turn to look at him, reading his expression. He's relieved and sad and free. How do you feel? Lighter, like the last chain broke. He kisses my temple. He was my father, but he was also poison, and now... Pause. Now I'm just yours. No past, no ghosts, just us. I take his hand and place it on my stomach, still flat, but not for long. His eyes widen with understanding and hope and joy. Are you? 8 weeks. I found out yesterday. Nervous and happy and terrified. We're having a baby. Silence. Then he pulls me close, holding tight and shaking. A baby. Our baby. Voice wrecked and overwhelmed. He drops to his knees with his face level with my stomach. Hands gentle and reverent and awed. Hey there, little one. I'm your dad. His voice is soft and tender and perfect. I'm going to protect you and love you and give you everything I never had. Tears fall, happy and grateful and complete. He looks up with wet eyes, smiling. Thank you for this, for everything, for saving me. You saved me too. I cup his face, gentle and loving. We saved each other. He stands and lifts me, carrying me inside. Where are we going? His smile is wicked and loving and perfect. To celebrate properly, Lorenzo. What? I'm just showing my wife how much I love her. He lays me on the bed, gentle and worshipful, and thanking her for giving me everything. He kisses me deep and slow and forever, and I realize I came to destroy Lorenzo Moretti, the cold Don, the killer, the enemy. But instead I found the man beneath the monster, the broken soul seeking redemption, the heart that needed saving. And in saving him, he saved me too from revenge and hate and emptiness. He gave me love and home and family and future. My sin was falling for him, and his fall was catching me. And together we built something neither of us expected, something real and permanent, and ours, forever.